At just 13 years old, he killed a fully grown, experienced man in a duel. Over the next 30 years, he fought more than 60 duels to the death, and he never lost a single one. This is Miyamoto Musashi, still considered the greatest swordsman Japan has ever seen. At 13, he challenged an experienced adult samurai to a duel to the death, and won, using only a wooden staff against a real blade. From that moment on, Musashi dedicated his entire life to mastering combat. He deliberately avoided comfort. He rarely took hot baths, slept very little, and lived almost entirely alone, traveling across Japan in search of stronger opponents to test his skills. Throughout his life, Musashi fought in over 60 duels to the death, most against feared and respected swordsmen. And the most impressive part, he never lost. In many of these fights, he didn't even use a real sword. He faced armed opponents using wooden weapons he carved himself. His most famous duel was against Sasaki Kojirō, a legendary swordsman known for his nearly unbeatable technique. Musashi arrived hours late on purpose, a calculated strategy to frustrate and mentally destabilize his opponent before the fight even began. When he finally showed up, he carried only a wooden sword carved from a boat oar. Musashi ended the duel with a single, precise strike, bringing Kojirō's legend to an end. This fight became one of the most studied moments in samurai history, not for the swordsmanship itself, but for the psychological strategy used before the battle even started. In his later years, Musashi stepped away from duels. He isolated himself in a cave and wrote the Book of Five Rings, a work on strategy, discipline, and the philosophy of combat. Written nearly 400 years ago, it is still studied today by military leaders, athletes, and business executives around the world. He died of natural causes at the age of 62, something rare for a man who spent his entire life in deadly combat. To this day, he is remembered as the greatest swordsman who ever lived.